Alright, looking at my Nintendo DS screen here because I'm about to do a game of Jeopardy for the Nintendo DS. Now, if you all remember, a while ago I had a run for this game going, but I lost on the third game, so I'm going to start a brand new run for it. I'm going to try to anyway, and we'll see how I do.
Is Jeopardy!
Yes, it is.
Here are today's contestants.
And this game of Jeopardy for the Nintendo DS is presented on location from the United Kingdom.
Here is the host of Jeopardy!
However, the amounts are still in. However, for the amounts for this game are still in dollars, not pounds. And there are the amounts going in, and our categories for this first round are literary characters, Canada, Mexico, or the United States, controversial TV, odd words, world geography, and arachnids. Odd words for 200, please. And right away, I find the Daily Double.
Please enter your
Now, this is the first clue, but so I can only risk up to 1,000, and that's what I'll do. Here's the clue. Dumbledore is actually an old word for this insect. J.K. Rowling imagined him humming all the time. What is Bumblebee?
correct.
And that is right. So I'm on the board with $1,000. Odd words for 400. The name of this light crinkled fabric comes in milk and sugar. Seersucker? Yeah, that's right. Knew that, but I was too busy reading the clue. Controversial TV 400s were going. In a speech, to have a child out of wedlock. Who is Dan Quayle?
Good.
Alright, odd words for 600. The fact that clavet means so you have to hit me over the head with. What is a club?
Good.
I'm up $2,000 now. Odd words 800. Too much time enjoying potent potables? You could end up with a Katzenjammer, one of these. What is a hangover?
You got it.
That'll take me up to 2,800, and let's finish up odd words. Robin's name is fiending to work by this offer. Who is Daniel Defoe?
Good.
Yes. 3,800, and I ran through the odd word. Well, actually, no, I didn't. Excuse me. Controversial TV for 200. This singer's too sexual. Who is Elvis Presley?
You got it.
Up to an even 4,000. Controversial TV for 600. This animated show proved nothing is sacred. The episode Mr. Hanky the Christmas Pooh. What is South Park? Yep. Okay, controversial TV for 800, please. She shot many of her wardrobe malfunction in the 2004 Super Bowl halftime show. A halftime show I remember watching. Who is Janet Jackson? And that's right. 1,000, please. Controversial TV. It was alien telekinesis that caused TV's first interracial kiss on this show. What is Star Trek? Yes. That category I ran through, and I'm at 6,400. Let's go to literary characters for 200, please. In A Christmas Carol, the ghost of the dead partner is the first spirit to visit Scrooge. Who is Jacob Marley? Yeah, there we go. 6,600 for me now, as I move on to literary characters for 400. In A Scandal, Bohemian physician wife. Who is Dr. Watson?
That's correct.
And it takes me to $7,000. Literary characters for 6.
Let's go to the clue crew for this next.
John in 1865. Who is Alice?
Correct.
Alright. Literary characters 800. The invaders in this H.G. Wells novel describe tentacles and a peculiar V-shaped mouth. What is Island of Dr. Moreau?
Sorry.
No, that's not it. War of the Worlds, that was it. Still a big lead, though, at 6,800. World Geography for 600. Paulus does live in a large city in this South American country, Brazil.
Correct.
That's it. It's a little too slow to ring in there, but oh well. We're halfway through the round now. Literary characters for 1,000. This 1899 Chekhov play. What is Uncle Vanya?
Correct.
There we go. This is 7,800. World Geography for 200. Melbourne is in the Australian name for this woman, a friend of Viscount. Who is Elizabeth?
Sorry.
No, so that takes me down to 7,600. Victoria was it. And we are now going to World Geography for 400. Enter you. Turnpike. What is Toledo?
Good.
There we go. 8,000 now. World Geography for 8. This country's Grand Canal ends at the port of Hangzhou. What is China?
You got it.
Well, that was perfectly obvious, wasn't it? 1,000, please. World Geography. It's Africa's highest mount that shares its name with a country. Mount Kenya. Takes player 2 up to player 3 rather up to 1,600. Arachnids for 400. Texas Cal fevers. What is mosquito?
No.
No.
Sorry.
Darts you to 8,400. The tick.
Correct.
And we are going to arachnids for 1,000. I'm just going to make an adjustment here. Arachnids are made with insects and crustaceans. What are arthropoda?
That's correct.
Yep, 9,400. Another adjustment here. Arachnids for 200. This large hairy type of spider takes its name from an Italian town. What is Firenze?
No.
Oh no, that's
Sorry.
not it. Tarantula. Oh well. Canada, Mexico, the U.S. for 400. 90% Catholic. I'll pass because I don't know.
No.
Well, it's not
Sorry.
Canada, so player 3 drops to 1,800. Not the United States, so it has to be Mexico.
Here is what we wanted.
Same category for 800. It has 2 official languages. This one I do know. What is Canada?
You got it.
Up to $10,000. Arachnids for 6. At least 2 types of poison are known to be injected by its tail stinger. Hemotoxin and neurotoxin. What is a black widow spider?
Nope.
No.
Sorry.
Drops you to 9,400. Scorpion.
That's correct.
The most populous.
No.
Not Canada.
Sorry.
What is the United States?
Good.
And I back up to $10,000. Arachnids for 8. Also known as... There's only a single body segment. Daddy long legs. Player 2's at 1,800. Tied with player 3. 1,000. Ruled by an emperor from 1864 to 1867.
You got it.
Mexico, yeah.
Now the last
Final clue for the round. The largest in area. And that would be Canada. So at the end of the Jeopardy round, player 2 is 2,000, player 3 is 2,800, but I have $10,000, and we're going to go into double Jeopardy now with these categories. Beastly noises. Leaf me. Your history. Celebs. Martial arts. Characters in literature. Player 2 starts because he's in first place. Celebs for 1,200, and there's one of the 2 daily doubles.
double.
Despite an interruption from Kanye, she won for Best Female Video at the 2009 MTV Video Music Awards, and I know this, it's Taylor Swift. Player 2 says... Taylor Swift. Yeah, so that puts player 2 in second place at 3,200. Your history for 8. Hold the phones. The Scottish-born inventor. And Lost. Who is Alexander Graham Bell?
Correct.
There you go. I had a bit of trouble picking that for a second. Celebs for 400. This Spider-Man Cider House Rules stars pals of Leonardo DiCaprio, who is Tobey Maguire.
You got it.
Okay, celebrities for 800. In 2010, this talks duel as a judge on American Idol. Who is Ellen DeGeneres?
Good.
And I got that right. I'm using $12,000. Celebs for 1,600, please. Story Princess. It's the same name as Shakespeare's wife. Who is Anne Hathaway?
Correct.
I'm at 13,600. Celebs for 2,000. Seven Poet. IMEC's both reached number 1. Who is Ashley Simpson?
Correct.
Up to 15,600 now. Beastly Noises for 400, please. After the hungry German shepherd gnawed on a tree, it let out a bark.
Good.
Okay. Beastly Noises for 8. If the species were reversed at Thanksgiving, the birds chowing down on us would be doing a lot of gobbling.
Correct.
Beastly Noises for 1,200, please. I should never have committed a crime on the farm. I knew the pig would squeal.
You got it.
$18,000. Beastly Noises for 1,600, please. Playing bridge, the donkey led the 4 of clubs, and the elephant decided to trumpet.
Good.
I'm at 19,600. Beastly Noises for 2,000, please. The day Churchill was kept calling for him with a May and a Winnie.
Correct.
And I ran through the Beastly Noises category, no problem. Okay, your history for 400. Heads up! The 16th century British king had 6 wives and a 2-door garage. Who is Henry VIII?
Good.
Okay, I'm at $22,000. Leaf meat for 400. Some consider Havana leaf the world's finest. Salads.
That's not it.
No. Panama hats?
Sorry.
No. Cigars.
That's correct.
Where are we going to now? Martial arts for 800. In a karate... Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Know what I mean? What is the elbow?
Correct.
Okay, 22,400. Martial arts for 400. In the West, the ninja combat weapons known as called throwing these. What are stars?
Good.
22,800 now. Characters in literature for 400. This treacherous pirate in Treasure Island has a pet parrot named Captain Flint. Who is Long John Silver?
Correct.
Okay, characters in literature for 800. Pardon me. A gray spider named Charlotte brings this pig from the butcher's knife. And that, of course, is Wilbur. And I'm at $24,000. Characters for 1,200.
Let's go to the clue. This next clue.
There's an ancient god of wine and revelry. Pan, no.
Sorry.
Player 2 drops down to 1,600. Player 3 says Dionysius, and that is correct. She goes to 4,400. And she would like martial arts for 1,200. The folding Filipino fighting knife called a... It's also known by this insect knife. What is a butterfly knife?
Good.
Okay. Up to 25,200, and I will select characters in literature for 1,600, please. Tom Sawyer saw murder Dr. Robinson in the cemetery and testified against him in court. Who is Injun Joe?
That's correct.
26,800. Characters in literature for 2,000. This E.L. Doctorow character joins Dutch Schultz's gang as a 15-year-old in 1930s New York City. Billy Bathgate was the correct answer there, so player 2 is at 6,400. And we are going to Leaf Me for 2,000, and there is the other Daily Double. This fragrant leaf of the laurel tree is sold commercially as a seasoning. Bay leaf, and that is the right answer. The correct question, pardon me. Where do we go now? Leaf me for 16. Let's see, we can grow fronds up to 200 feet long. What is kelp?
You got it.
That's at 28,400. Leaf me for 800. Bags of this leafy vegetable from Natural Selection Foods were at the September 2006 E. coli outbreak. What is lettuce?
No, sorry.
No, that's wrong. So I'm down to 27,600. Spinach was what we were looking for. Martial arts for 16. Krav Maga is the official self-defense system of this Mideast country's defense forces. What is Israel?
You got it.
29,200. Leaf me for 1,200. Like humans, leaves have an exterior epidermis and an interior arrangement of these vascular tissues. Arteries. No.
Sorry.
Down to 7,200 for player 3, and player 2 says vape.
Good.
He's at the 2,800. 4 clues left. Martial arts for 2,000. A Balkan and a Shanae are two types of swords. Sorry, wait, the sword. What is Jujutsu?
That's not it.
No, that's not it. Down to 27,200.
Sorry.
Okay, no. So it's Kendo.
You got it.
9,200 now. We have 3 clues left on the board. Your history for 1,200. In 45 BC, as Romans are Pompeii, it would be his final battle. Who is Julius Caesar?
Correct.
28,400. Your history for 1,600. This future U.S. president graduated from West Point in 1915, 61st in a class of 164. Dwight Eisenhower is who they needed. Final clue for $2,000. This fighter for women's right to vote died in 1906, 14 years before the 19th Amendment made her dream a reality. Who is Susan B. Anthony?
Good.
And I finished the double Jeopardy round with $30,400. Player 2 is 2,400. Player 3 is 9,200. It is a runaway game. Category for Final Jeopardy: poetry.
Please enter your wager.
And for this one, I will risk 4,600. Here's the Final Jeopardy answer. In a poem about this battle, Robert Browning wrote, "To Acropolis, one Phidippides, one race more." I will say, what is marathon? I'm going to let the time run out before I confirm.
Let's take a look at
Alright, we're going to start with player 3. Answer was Kane, and that is not correct. He risked 2175, so he finishes with 225. Player 3, we go to you. Your answer was Waterloo, and that is wrong. You risked 7374, so you finished with 1826. And so we come to me. I said Marathon, and obviously that has to be the correct answer. I wagered 4,600, taking me to 35,000. I get to start a brand new run for Jeopardy on the Nintendo DS with a one-game total of $35,000. Not too shabby. So, for my second run of Jeopardy for the DS, I have a one game total of 35,000. I'll see you for game 2.